Hey, big bro, what's up? Can I ask you a question? We got a mic. You taking a light stroll, right? You on time? So I can guess where you stand on this sign. Come here. Let me show you something real quick, right? See this sign right here? This is a list of nationalities that certain people have gained in captivity, like American black, West Indian black, Haitian, Puerto Rican. These are names that we gained in captivity. Right. Conquistadors, Pilgrim, all those, right? Do you see a name anywhere on this sign? Where you see your name at?
My name?
No, do you see your people anywhere on this sign? What's your nationality? Mexican. Oh my gosh, Mexican, right? Let me show you how that important that is right now. Because Mexican, right, is not the name of your forefathers. Right? That was given to you by Hernan Cortez. You know who that is? Right. Hernan Cortez was a white man, a Spaniard, a white man, right? That conquered your people, right? And renamed the Aztecs Mexicans, right? And destroyed their civilization, right? Let me show you an example of that, right? Right? Here's an example of the conquistadors destroying our forefathers, right? And giving them Christianity. You Christian? You're a Christian? How did the Aztecs, the Mexicans, ancient Aztecs, did they know Christ? Did they know Jesus? You sure? No, they didn't. So how did they get Jesus? They didn't. So how you got Jesus now? Worship. You might be missing the point. I'll show you. That's how you got Jesus. See how he's chained up? See how he's tied up? That's how you receive Jesus Christ. That's how our forefathers received Jesus Christ. And on the black side, same way. Same way, right? So we was on the boats. We was enslaved, right? And if you look here, you know how black people were sold on auction blocks? You understand? I want you to look here. This is a little known fact that a lot of Hispanic and Latinos don't understand. Right. You was right there. Right. You was right there doing the same thing. That's why today we go through the same exact things. You in the military? Right? You joined the military because you was patriotic. You was like, I love America so much. That's why you joined? I guarantee that's not why you joined. I guarantee. You can lie to me, you can't lie to yourself. Right? I joined the military a long time ago as well, not because I was patriotic, but because I have nothing else going for me. And this is a lot of things that happen to our people, right? We live from the results of these things, right? And then after a while, we have nothing to show for our existence, right? We live in the ghettos, we live in subpar facilities and communities, and then here comes the white man with his big eagle flag saying, I'll pay for your college. I'll give you a paycheck. You just have to die for your country. That's it. But here's the thing. We've been dying for them the entire time, right? Now, why did this happen to us? Do you know why? Let me show you why. Give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. You believe in God? Okay, let me show you something, right? So, you familiar with Moses at all? What did Moses do, you know? He split the Red Sea. He did a little bit more than that, but that's a big one, right? Why did he split the Red Sea? Take all the people that were slaves out of Egypt, right? The Israelites, the Hebrews, right? Okay. Let me show you what else he said to them once he split that, right? Once he split the Red Sea and he took them and he was about to bring them to the promised land, right? Give me Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1 real quick. I want to take it from the top. Gotcha. What's your name, big bro? Robert. I'm Ithiel, man. It's good to meet you. I'm Ithiel. All right? Check this out. Read this. This is what Moses is saying. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So the book of Deuteronomy is the words that Moses spake unto all Israel, right? Give me Deuteronomy 28 verse 15. Listen good, Robert. Listen good, right?
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, right, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, right, to observe, to do all his commandments.
You familiar with when he took them out the Red Sea, he gave them commandments, right? Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, right, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now, Robert, he said, if y'all don't listen to all these commandments, right, all these curses is going to come upon you and overtake you. Robert, is curses a good thing? Exactly. It's more like punishments, right? So let me show you some of the punishments. Give me verse 16, then go down to verse 49. Right?
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Let me give you an example of being cursed in the field, right? If you look here, right, you see a lot of our people picking cotton, right? A lot of people don't know Mexicans was in them same fields. Puerto Ricans was in them same fields, right? But blacks are emphasized, right? Now, here you are in the fields as well. You understand? Digging for diamonds, digging for all types of things. Nobody understands how rich Mexico is in resources, right? That's why the white man is there. We still working for him today, right? He said we'll be cursed in the fields and cursed in the cities. If you want to go to any city in USA, you want to find the black people or the Latino people, where can you go to make sure you find them? You sure? You sure? You sure you're not going to find them in the barrio, in the favela, in the ghetto? You know this to be true, big bro. Come on now. You don't have to be politically correct with me. I'm not going to be politically correct, right? Y'all understand that. We know that to be true. We understand that to be true, right? So, God said we're going to be cursed in the cities and cursed in the fields. That's how we're cursed in the cities and the field. Now, get verse 39. I want to show you something, right? You familiar with history? You didn't know who Hernan Cortez was, right? You familiar with the conquistadors at all? Okay, what did the conquistadors do? They conquered, right? Do you know that history is actually in the Bible as one of these curses?
Bring it out!
Did you know that, Robert? Let me show you right here, right? Remember, all these are curses for not keeping God's commandments. Yes. Now, we know the Aztecs, the Mayans, they went off into idolatry, right? Absolutely, right? Now, read this. It was one of their punishments for going off and not keeping God's commandments. Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flyeth.
As swift as the eagle flies. You said you're an army man, right? You said you're an army man, right? So what's the symbol of America? It's on your uniform. It's on everything that you got. Huh? A flag. A flag. What's another symbol? Right? Eagle. Right? So the scriptures is saying, right, that a nation from far. Read that again. Listen good, Robert, right? Listen good. Read it again.
Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
Do you know what the symbol of the Spaniards, the conquistadors, was? Right? Look, Spanish coin. What's their symbol right there? Look at it right here. It's an eagle. Right? You want to know why? Because a lot of people don't think Spaniards are white people. Right? Spaniards are from Europe. They're the same thing as the Pilgrims and the British. Right? So it said a nation represented by the eagle from the other side of the earth. Right? Was the conquistadors like right next to the Mexicans, or did they sail way from yonder to come pick them up? You don't know? I'm gonna show you right here. One sec, Captain. Right here you go. Right? Where's Mexico? Right here. Right? Where's Spain? Right over here. Right? So they came from a nation represented by the eagle from one side of the earth to the other. Read that again.
Verse 49.
This is history in the Bible. Read.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Was the Aztecs, the ancient Mexicans, were they speaking Spanish before the conquistadors came around? So the Bible said you wouldn't understand their language. Read.
Verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor shall favor to the young.
Can you turn that around? Yes, sir. Right? A nation of fierce countenance. Conquistadors, what does that mean? You just said it. Conquerors. They don't give a dang if you young or you old. You get conquered. Right? Read that.
Verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor shall favor to the young.
Right.
And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed.
So he said he's going to take all your stuff until you don't even know what's going on no more. Till you don't know how you got here, what your true name is, nothing. He's going to annihilate you. You understand? He's going to take all your cattle, all your resources, all your precious lands. He said, this ours. Like Texas, like California, like all these things that used to be your land. Right? But he said it's mine now. And the Bible said that happened as a punishment for breaking God's commandments. You see the history? Right? Now when you're in the church, they don't tell you this history. You understand? You want to know why? Because you're God's chosen people. That's right. You understand that? You're God's chosen people. But when you go to the Christian church, the pastor says everybody's equal. Right. Everybody, as long as you believe that everybody's equal, you'll remain on the bottom. Right. You will remain on the bottom.
Christianity is the biggest racist religion on the face of the planet.
Right.
Much bloodshed through Catholicism happened behind Christianity
and the Roman Catholic Church upon the children of Israel. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Why? Because you are not Mexican. You are not African American. You are from the tribe of Judah. You are from the tribe of Issachar. Thus saith the Lord. That's why you will not find Mexican in the Bible.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.